Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Maximum Automation. Today we'll discuss about external bindings in SpecFlow. What are external bindings? As you know that we have already discussed about bindings in one of our previous session. So to get the details on it, you can watch my other session as well. So bindings are basically the bridge between the Gherkin specifications and the actual source code. Now as you know that earlier we have used the bindings in the same project where we had our feature file written in Gherkin and the actual source code. Now sometimes it might be a case that you want your feature files and the source code to be in a different project. So external bindings can be in another project in the solution, or it can be a DLL. Now let's see that how can we use external bindings in our project. So to start with, let's create another project first. Provide a name to the project. I'm writing the name as external project and then click on create. So the project has been created, and then rename this class 1 to external definition.cs. Now the next thing is to install the SpecFlow package to the new project which we have created. Let's go to the NuGet package manager and type SpecFlow. After that, we'll download the SpecFlow package from the list. One thing to note down over here is that the SpecFlow version should be same in external binding project and the original SpecFlow project. So let's say if you have version 3.4.3 installed on your existing project, then the same version it has to be in the external binding project as well. Else it will give you an error of version mismatched. Now since package has been installed, let's go back to the original project. So I will open one of the feature file and will write a new keyword which will clear the text from a text box. So let's type when user clears text from text box and then copy the XPath of the text box. Now right click on it and select go to step definition. So as you can see that currently it gives the error that matching step definition not found. So let's create the step definition for this keyword. So I have copied the auto generated steps, and now we'll go back to the external step definition class which is in another project, and we'll paste the copied step definition over here. Import the techtalk.specflow. Now since this is the class which holds the step definition, so we'll add binding attribute to the class. So we are done with the one part, that is to create external bindings. Now the next thing is to add a reference of this binding in our original project. So to do that, we have to create a SpecFlow JSON file which will contain the information of external assemblies. This file should be placed at the root of the project. So let's create a SpecFlow JSON file. Right click on the project, select add new item, and then select SpecFlow JSON file. Rename the file and click on add. So the file has been created and you can see the default values over here. These are for the default language of a SpecFlow feature file. You can change these values in case you want to use different language. Now if we talk about external binding reference, then we have to write a new key in JSON file called step assemblies. And under that key, we will create another key called assembly. Now this key should contain the external project or DLL name where our step definition or step bindings are placed. So in our case, the name of the project is external project. So we have to provide the same name over here. Save the file and click OK on the dialog box asking for regeneration of feature files. Now let's go back to the feature file and see if our keyword identifies the external binding. Here you can see that we are still getting the same error, so it means that we are still missing something. So as we know that we have provided the external project for the external assemblies, but there is no reference exist of external project in our original SpecFlow project. So the last step which we need to perform is to add the reference of external project. And to do that, right click on the dependencies and then select add reference to the existing project. You will get the project listed over here. Select the project and click on OK. Now it's time to build the project. So build has been succeeded. Now again, let's go back to the feature file. So you can see here that now it identifies the matching step definition, which is defined in external project. In case it still doesn't recognize the step definition, then close the solution and open it again. We'll resolve the issue. Now, if we do right click and select go to step definition, it brings us to the external step definition class. So here in this method, you can write the stuff which you want to perform. Similarly, you can add more step definitions over here based on your requirements. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also, please press the bell icon to receive new video notifications.